minions! Yeehaw! And welcome back to MinionCraft, episode 2 on the new 1.7 server. And it's only been, the server's only been up and reset for a few days, but a lot has happened. So for those of you who watched the first episode, you'll recognize these mountains somewhat as where we decided to set up our initial temporary base. And as you can see, it has been walled in since then. Oh, hello, spider. Oh, I wonder where this goes. I think that's new. Probably a spawner. But rather than walk you around the perimeter, I have done a good deal of work building the walls around here. Someone else started it. I don't know who started building the wall, but they built it as a temporary protection for this area. And I have since gone around and finished the entire edge of it. So yeah, as you can see, things are very different from where they were when we got here originally. This is the little hole in the wall where we had a single bed, and it's expanded to have brewing station, anvil, enchanting. There's a small storage room underneath. We've got some crops going. Someone built some semi-automatic farms for potatoes, carrots, and wheat. Creepy likes to fish non-stop when he's on the server. I'm not sure what's up with that. Portal to the Nether, nothing too fancy there, although they did find a Nether fortress, and there's a cobblestone breadcrumb trail that leads to it. We've got some pens built here. Holy crap, there's one bouncy sheep. Some horses. You'll notice my donkey that I picked up while I was out. Oops, I don't want to put that in there. While I was out helping finish up the map, so I helped fill in probably, let's call it the southeast quarter of this map. I pretty much finished filling in, so the other, 3 quarters of this map were filled in by other people. But yeah, this is the area around where we've explored, and during my journeys, I found my donkey here. I also did some caving and got some name tags and stuff. So this is my donkey, Wheezy. Wheezy. Because I'm so damn clever. And my awesome armor. Hello. Still rocking the pink armor. I've had to replace it a couple of times because it's just leather. I could be switching to iron armor right by now, but I think I'm going to just, probably for the most part, be wearing leather armor. Which is why I think my second project, or one of my earlier projects on the server, is going to be a cow processing facility that will help us to get leather and steaks and that good cow type stuff. But my first project that I'm taking on, not counting the walls, of course, which were a project in themselves, but pretty straightforward, is storage room. So I'm creating an automated storage room, and kind of my goal for it is at one or multiple places around here, there will be a chest or maybe just a hopper or whatever is kind of non-invasive, probably a chest or a double chest, so it allows people to drop off lots of stuff at once. But you'll just be able to have stuff that you want to go into central storage. You just dump it into the chest, and it'll go filter down into our storage area and automatically get sorted into where it needs to be. And so I'm going to take that on, and I've decided I'm just going to build it underneath this central area. So we're going to probably start expanding farms around here. I think Rakita was hollowing this area out. You can see he's built a sheep pen here. Some trees there. My egg generator, with only... I think there's only 2 or 3 chickens in there right now, but because of the amount of time people have been spending on the server... Oh, it's actually maxed out. I might have to add some extra storage to that. Because of the amount of time people have been spending on the server, that's been very productive. Let's go ahead and... Because that's probably... The hoppers are completely full, so... So let's up the output, why not? Oh, I didn't realize that this was the cooker. Anyway, I didn't realize they used the same access point. Yep, well, now it's going to be even faster, so I'll really have to create some new storage. But, yeah, the egg processor is going very well, and This is an automated breeder and cooker. I don't know who put this together. It was either Tao or Rikito, I think. But I can't be certain. Basically pretty simple. The chickens in here breed. And by breed I mean lay eggs. The eggs are hooked to a... this is probably a comparator-based clock, so that whenever an egg is laid, it's probably automatically dispensed into this area. And there's lava, you know, so the chickens are on the half slabs. There's lava. As the chickens are babies, they are protected from the lava. Once they grow up to adult, meaning that they will drop feathers and chicken, as soon as they grow up to be adults, the lava kills them, and then the hopper collects the cooked chicken and the feathers. So we'll go store this stuff since that's kind of full. Actually, we'll even grab some of these eggs and just stow them away just to kind of build up a little bit more supply here. I may have to build a couple more chests, but potatoes. You don't need to be as potato-y as you are. I'm actually, as you can tell, this is kind of my signature for having things spread out into rows so that they're easier to sort, but for now this is going to have to do. Again, illustrating the need for a good central storage facility. But getting back to that, my first project, central storage, I've already started a little bit of work on it, and we'll show you how that's going. For those of you who have been watching my videos, oh no, I put my own chicken away. No, my food source. When you saw my mob grinder in the last MinionCraft server world, what goes? Oh, coal. I'm out of coal. Stocking up on supplies while I'm here. Boom! It's the first time I've seen him on the server. It's like you always know when I'm making a video. First time on. Is he around here? Okay, anyway, stock back up. Okay, storage area. Any of you that have seen my videos know that when I created my mob grinder in the last MinionCraft world, I created an automatic mob loot sorter, which is the exact same concept. It's all community stuff here, bro. Take what you need. So you guys have seen this this design. Maybe I'll build one cell to show you guys. So we need 2 of those, 2 redstone dust, a repeater, a comparator, 1 torch. I'm using these blocks just for aesthetics. I need 3 hoppers and 2 chests. So 3 hoppers is going to be 15 plus another 3 chests. Wrong place. Doopity doopity doopity. Boop 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 boop. And we'll build another one. Sure. I like redstone. You can just drop it in the redstone chest in town. Yeah. Okay, so far I've got 3 set up, because again, and these are just going to expand, and I think I'm going to probably do a cell-based system, which I'll get to in more detail, but this one is for cobblestone, this is for smooth stone, and this one is for dirt. And as you can see, I've put these rail tracks over it. I haven't done anything with them yet, but I think the system that I'm going to come up with is basically going to use the chest, whatever the drop spot is up top, will feed into a hopper minecart. And once that hopper minecart is full, it will go down here to the storage area to be processed. Maybe not even full, maybe just partially full. Anyway, it'll go down and transfer into the system, and then a minecart will go along these tracks. I'll add some powered rails, and it'll feed along the track that'll cover all of the different storage areas. And as it goes across, the items will be sorted. I actually did a x0 y 240. I gotta memorize because it's so simple. Y equals z, not y. You know, and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so that's the basic idea. As I build more of it, I'll show you guys that stuff. But first, we're just gonna excavate a little bit and build a single cell. Kind of getting to, oh, it looks like, oh, that's right, I already cut out areas for these cells, so we'll just expand this a bit. All right, I should prep these cells a little bit better. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and cut this area out so that when I get over there, I'll be all good to go. Obviously, you know, this feels a little cramped right now because I'm at the very top here. So these are stone brick stairs, which allows these chests to open. This is going to be the very top, so this will actually dig deeper, because of course we're going to need more than one chest for this, but the way that this is designed, as you guys saw in my mob sorting system, that this is modular. So as I stack chests going down, all I have to do is put additional hoppers, and they will automatically feed down into the lower chests, so it's expandable in that way. Yeah, so getting to this, it's a very simple design. Again, some of you may have already seen this, but, you know, if that's the case, then I'm sorry, I'm boring you. You should be used to that by now. So, simple design for the sorter. So, first thing you got to do, and I guess I'm going to make sure that I got this consistent, because I'm going to have the processing hopper up here. So it needs something to feed into. Oh, I should have grabbed the, actually, I'm going to grab the stairs while I'm already back here, because I can actually go ahead and use that. I need 2 steps. Give me 2 steps, give me 2 steps, mister. Give me 2 steps towards the door. Shit. Oh, no. My OCD. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut that all out anyway. Negative. Oh. Wait for them to update the mini-map mod. I haven't checked in the last couple of days. I'm not sure if anything has been updated, but assuming in the last several days that MCP did get updated, I imagine it'll still be several more days before Minimap or any of my favorite mods do actually get updated, so I'm not exactly holding my breath for that. Okay, that's that area cut in here. Doop-a-dee-doop-doo. So yeah, stairs are going to go here as the decorative cover. Boopity. So this is still open. And then we need the first hopper, which is going to be the processing hopper. And it has to feed into nothing, basically. So it needs to be connected to a block so it doesn't feed out at all. And then the this is the one that's going to actually feed into the chests. And then this is the one that feeds into that one, which is used as a buffer so that we can turn this off and on. So this is how the sorting system works, is we use this one as the trigger. This one is being powered, or not powered, you know, depending. Because, of course, power on is lock, so this will not feed. So it won't feed from there while this is locked. And when this gets an additional item, like this is, once it gets that additional item and triggers this redstone, actually, I just build it and show you as it goes, but anyway, that's how it works. So here we're going to put this down like that, And then I'm actually, since I'm going to have to put stuff on top of that one, I've been placing it down here, again, for aesthetic reasons. So starting from the top, we've got the comparator, which is what measures what's being put into the top hopper, what's being pulled out of the minecart and sorted. And then we take a short redstone signal. And when this is, I'm trying to think what we should put in there. What's the next item to sort? I guess we could do, might as well do stone brick, because, you know, that's kind of where we are, actually. Probably ought to be stone, cobblestone, stone brick, and I probably ought to move dirt over. But I can always reset it later. Matter of fact, I can show it's easy enough to fix. So we'll take the dirt here, and we'll just dump this in, and it works the same way. So that kicks on to the second redstone signal, bye boom, which will power off that torch. This starts draining until it gets down to that level of 4. So we'll pull this dirt out. And blocked out. And it will stop once that hits, because eggs only stack to 16. This level goes back down to only 1 redstone being powered. So that's what stops the sorting. So you use these 6 items as the trigger for the sorting. I may have to do some minor adjustments for the things, of course, that use different counts. So for actually putting in eggs or potions and stuff like that, I'll have to adjust this slightly. But that's the concept, right? So if we want to switch this one to dirt, then we need, damn it, then we need eggs, which I still have a set down here. And so we'll, oh, actually, first let's finish building the circuit. Silly me. So yeah, so there's the comparator to the redstone. That powers this block when it's turned on, which will then power this repeater, which will then power this block, which will then power this inverter, right? So this goes on, that goes off, and that's all there is to the circuit. So then all we have to do is dump this in here. And as you can see, still just 1 power, right? So this will actually, again, I think 6 is the cutoff, right? So yeah, so it's still not on, but then when I drop in more than that, you'll see it start to feed, because this powered on, that's powered up, that torch is turned off, so that's feeding into there. And I believe you will get 1 hanging item in the hopper, maybe not, because that one should automatically feed. I think you'll get 1 hanging item in this hopper. Yeah, so you get 6 items in that hopper, and 1 item in this hopper. So the cost of the sorting is about 7 items, at least the way I have it configured. Let me make sure that that's correct. Yep. And yeah, so as you can see, that's back off, which means this has been processed down. And Bob's your uncle. And Fanny's your aunt. And we've got the next cell in the system complete, right? And then I'll put item frames down here so we can identify what's going to be in each of the chests. But it's a very simple design, and it'll be, you know, easy to expand. And what I mean by setting it up in cells or being modular is, I think, so once I get a set of blocks that I'm happy with here, I can tell I put these stairs down slightly differently. Oh, no. Oh, that's not a stair, but these are a stair. And I must have put them down like this, huh? Yeah. Just keep it consistent. There we go. So now it's got that good consistent look to it. But yeah, I can basically, I think I'm going to take these when I decide what I've got. So say I've got stone and I've got dirt. Gravel will probably follow into that category, as well as wood, so like the core fundamental earth blocks of the game, maybe even clay will be in there as well. Mycelium, and then the new dirt block, I forget what it's called, for 1.7 that's added for the jungle biomes or whatever, the forest biomes. and basically kind of wrap a cell around here so we can cut another one back and then build some facing the other way, so you have this kind of one big like square system of chests. So that would be the core block system, and you could walk all the way around the outer edge of it, the core blocks, and then on this side, have other blocks, maybe common items, redstone items, anyway, just something like that. So that's the alternative to that would be what I've done more traditionally, which is essentially just taking this design and expanding it linearly, right? So having a line of chests here and a line of chests there, and just going that away, until I've got a set of chests for every item in the game. Which I think will make it a little more difficult to cover things. It'll make this probably a little bit larger real estate-wise than I want it to be. Just some minor downsides like that, but still something I'll probably iterate over. But until then, I'm getting the first piece design in place here, starting building some prototype cells, and I think probably before I even expand it too much further, I will probably wire up the processing system for the chest minecarts, or the hopper minecarts. I guess I could use either. I could use a hopper or a chest. A chest would actually have more stuff in it. I'll figure out what design I like the best. And then hook up a central processing facility for that. Currently, the storage area is more traditional. Someone else built this down here. Just an area with a bunch of chests in it, which is an effective way to do storage, but we're going big or going home. And I'm thinking the rail system is going to be a little bit more efficient on the server as far as lag is concerned, compared with the design I did on the old server, which was all hopper based. Maybe I'll just jump in there real quick so we can look at the old server. For those of you who don't know, on the first episode, I took the server world and I posted a download link. So if you guys want to take the old MinionCraft server and play it in single player, so you guys can walk around the world and see what it was going on, you can do that. But this is the old Minecraft world, and this is my mob sorter, as you guys will probably recognize. And it uses a pipe system in the ceiling that is made entirely out of hoppers. So supposedly hoppers are a little bit more prone to lag, such. So using, I think, the minecart system will make that a little easier. There's still going to be a significant number of hoppers for the actual chest filling and stuff like that. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully it won't cause too much lag. Otherwise, I'll have to, kind of fundamentally change my design. But to an extent, I mean, at the end of the day, even without the sorting, this will be a viable storage area, right? So even if you don't use the auto sorter, these will just be stacks of chests, just like traditional storage, and they can be used as such. You could just manually come down here and dump stuff in the chests, even if the hoppers get out of control and I have to, shut them off or destroy them or whatever. But we'll see how that goes. It's getting a little far ahead. Yeah, that's pretty much kind of what I'm working on for this first project. I'll let you know more as I advance on that. I'm open for ideas for future projects as well. Although starting out, if you want your suggestion to be, used in the somewhat near future. Man, that's still pretty loud. I have the weather turned down, but still pretty loud even for weather. The first thing I'm going to do is going to be survival-based stuff. So obviously, item storage. Say hi for the camera. Oh, someone put ladders over there. Animal processing stuff. Basically, all the basic farms and stuff is what I'm going to be doing first. And, so if you say, hey, go build a spaceship or a mansion. It is odd, isn't it? Yeah, that's another discussion for another day. YouTube has now tied itself like a frickin' parasite inexorably into Google Plus, to where even your channel doesn't get notified anymore of comments that are replied to you. So I don't think my YouTube inbox is going to show me when people post comments on my videos anymore. I think that's going to go to my Google Plus account for this channel, which I've literally never looked at, but we'll see how that goes. Different subject, different day. This is where we're at right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will be doing more to come. And, yeah, let me know what you guys think and what you guys want to see, and this, that, and the other. And goodbye, minions. Goodbye.